Good everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our club meeting today. Today's meeting is Zodiac, and we're Venus Toastmasters Club. First of all, let us have a look at the house rules. Please rename yourself according to your role player's name. Let's say if you are TOE, you can put TOE underscore and your name, and the speaker is S1 / your name underscore your name, and then member Venus V underscore your name, guest G underscore name, TM guest G underscore your name. And please mute when you are not talking, and you may switch on your camera, and virtual background apply tonight with the virtual background. Anyone don't have virtual background? And you may get it from Rita, and then you feel free to have interaction, use the chat box and emotion box. By attending this club meeting by Venus Toastmaster Club, you agree for the private privacy policy as well as the remote hosting service, and some of your personal information such as name, image, and any shared messages may be shared with other meetings participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International, who may use the recording in the future as it sees fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmasters International from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, and liabilities arising out of or in connection with the use of distribution of said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriateness of likeness, or defamation. Thank you for your cooperation and your understanding. So tonight's meeting theme is Zodiac. What does your Zodiac sign say about your leadership style? This is the things that we are interesting topics. And for Toastmasters International, it is 99 years old until this year, 2023. For next year, it will become 100 years old. And currently, we have 280,000 plus members and 14,700 plus club, and covering 144 countries. This club, or this Toastmasters International, is started by Ralph C. Smedley, and it is for us to improve our public speaking skills, build leadership skills, work on networking in a small and supportive environment, practice writing speeches and presenting in a group setting, build self-confidence and self-awareness, and enjoy unlimited personal growth. So as you can see, this is a Venus Toastmaster Club. We are in Region 13, District 51, Division S and Area 4. And it's charted on 21st June of 2021, meaning that we're only 1 year plus 1.5 years babies. And our vision is to empower and support women to improve communication and leadership skills. Therefore, we are all a ladies club. As you can see in the picture, we have some gathering in the Penang, Taiping, KL, Singapore, and we have also awards. And how does it work? Toastmasters Club meeting, we have prepared speech, impromptu speech, table topics, masters, and also evaluation, where you can evaluate others' speech and table topics. For real role players, is a supportive roles that support the meetings. We have grammarian, accountant, and timer. Can we have our grammarian?
Hello, sorry, Pei-Ling.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be TOE.
Okay.
TOE room. TOE team.
Oh, TOE.
Pass over to TOE
Thank
team.
you. It's okay. Hi, everyone. I'm the TOE of today. Thank you for Pei-Ling making advance to help me.
Okay.
No worries. No worries. Okay, Lai. We are talking about Zodiac. This is my favorite topic, one of my favorite topics. So have a little fun of the into the star to find out. Is anyone don't know her Zodiac, or maybe don't know the birthday? So if you know the birthday, so actually you're supposed to know your Zodiac. So according to the Zodiac, Zodiac is a very prestigious science. So we obviously cannot use this data to prove anything concepts. Okay, as a person, the sun was okay. Sorry, it's a belief in astrology that a personality can be predicted using their signs of the zodiac. Some people are simply born to be leaders. They display excellent leadership quality that make them fit to be a ruler. So besides being confident, energetic, they are also presentable, strong, smart, and kind. So this trick, what contribute to being a good leader who will lead an organization to success and great time. As we know, we have quite a few leaders, and then it's district Toastmaster of the meeting of today. Like, as I know, Grace is our DTM, who is born on January. Capricorn, and Hui Ying also, right? So these or those are very energetic and very presentable confidence. And also one of another zodiac I know actually is Aries. Aries Muyang. So I know Kim, you are actually born on March. So they are very very fast make decision, then very chong that one. So thank you. We have those leaders in our club. So do you know who is actually very perfectionist, and then a very OCD one, or this one like to be very rule by rule? Do you know anyone? You can type in the chat. 完美主义者, we call it in Chinese is perfectionist. Is anyone know? Then this person, is very, sometimes I'm very frustrated because I'm actually talking about myself. Virgo, who is actually very OCD sometimes. Oh, this one have to be first, and then second followed by what. So I'm also very frustrated of myself. So, okay. So come, I hope you will enjoy our meeting today and learn from our leaders who their experience in the Toastmaster. Let me introduce the role player of tonight. Pei-Ling, can you share just now the slide that you shared?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentle fellow Toastmaster and guests also. Now I will know there are some guests with us tonight. So let me introduce what the Toastmaster is. As just now, Pei-Ling already shared the background of Toastmaster. So maybe I shared my experience is Toastmaster. Please give me 2 minutes. As I joined Toastmaster last year, it's already 1 year plus. Actually, I learned a lot in Toastmaster. I know a lot of friends, and then I improved myself. last time when very first beginning, my being very chow one. I don't know how to smile. So now the first thing I learned, I always say, thank myself is the smiling, and then I now I know how to speak, and then I also attend the club meeting context last year. So I won the third place of the third place, and also I think Toastmaster platform let me improve my confidence also. And then through the speech, then I know how to talk, and then I know how to I'm also be a VVPR of Venus Toastmaster. As doing the slide, I know how to do the slide, and then I know how to take care, be aware of the branding, and also I think I know how to be a leader also, to do a call official with the president, VPM, VPE, and all the role player. This platform is really let me learn a lot. And then I think all those leaders and our seniors is very happy that we see our improvement. And also I think if you are not, if you are first time joining Toastmaster, I can say this is very good platform to improve a better self of you, and then create your network. So because of the meeting, we cannot organize a meeting in one-man show. So we have a different role player of the night. Let me introduce the grammarian. Grammarian is Inshi. Inshi is from the Speakcom. Inshi, please introduce your role.
Malaysia, may I suggest you to introduce our GE?
Oh, sorry, G. G is the very important, is our club officer also. I'm sorry, even is our general evaluator.
Good evening, everyone. Actually, reading and announcing technical role player should be GE job. So I also let you to carry on your task. I didn't interrupt you. Anyway, so I agree with what you have been saying just now. Handling a meeting is definitely not a one-man show. So without further ado, can I have our technical role player, first off, Timer, Kim, to read out your roles today?
Hello, everyone, fellow Toastmaster and guests. As a timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using green, yellow, and red card, which denote the specific times remaining. So table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. So icebreaker will be 4 to 6 minutes in length. And yeah, some other speeches with 5 to 7 minutes in length. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Kim. Being a timer is very important role because it reminds us of being punctual and also how to limit our speech within a specific time. And also being a timer, you have to be really attentive to what the speakers has been saying, and also not to distract by the interesting information or the stories telling by our speakers. So you need to be really, really focused, and it's a very important task. And thanks to you, Kim. And next off, can I invite our next role player, Max, our R counter, to read out your role?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. The purpose of R counter is to tabulate and highlight a speaker. Note words and sound that are used as a clutches or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when the speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I or this mean. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Max. The purpose of our counter is very essential, especially in our typical Malaysian conversation. We have a lot of our filler words, or and through this Toastmasters platform, we can definitely improve our speech and also our articulations. And the most important technical role is our grammarian. Can I have Speakcom Toastmasters Inshi to read out your role tonight?
Sure, thank you. Good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is personality, which means character, persona, or even nature. An example of using the word is the psychiatrist considered behavior as well as personality before prescribing a treatment. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, and I will give my grammarian report at the end of the meeting when called upon, and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Inshi. So grammar is also a very important aspect that differentiates us as native speakers to, having English as the secondary language. So in our environment, especially Malaysia, we practice English as our second language. We definitely want to improve and also advance in our grammar so that we can become, when we speak, we sound like really native speakers. So back to you, Toastmasters of the evening, to prepare our prepared speech session.
Elisa?
Hi, let me invite our evaluator. The first speaker evaluator is Dinah from EPF Club to read out the Rita's title and purpose.
Hello, to Rita. Your speech today is about project body language, intentionally or unintentionally. And this is for you to learn and practice and refine how you can use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech and make an impact. So good luck to you. Was that audible?
Hello. Okay, thank you, Dinah. So just a note for the evaluator. So during this project, the member has spent it's actually have 5 to 7 minutes for the speech. So the member about this speech is to watch over the member awareness and also for his intentional and unintentional movement of the body language and the movement to enhance the speech. So the speech can be humorous, informational, and okay, so it's not a report for the content of the effective body language. So let me Rita Go, we visit him within a week. Visit him within a week, Rita Go. Over to you, Rita.
Do you have someone close to your heart who is maybe not so well, sick for the last 1 month, 6 months, or a year, visit him within a week. 18 days ago, I received a call. My Uncle Andy was very weak, so his son gave me the message. Unfortunately, I was burdened with so much work, and this was an additional burden on my already heavy shoulders. However, the words kept coming. Visit him within a week. Visit him within a week. So I obeyed. Off I went to visit Uncle Andy. And I spent 2 days with him. 2 wonderful days where I cooked porridge for him. And I talked to him. He talked to me. And we had two-way conversation. I applied oil on his skin and I massaged his fingers for better circulation. And I prayed with him and for him. At the end of 2 days, I said, goodbye, Uncle Andy. I will see you again this February. And off I went. 1 day later, as I was enjoying the Chinese New Year lion dance, tong tong cheng, tong tong cheng, tong tong cheng, I received another call. Dee, 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 dee. Uncle Andy is now in the ambulance on the way to the emergency. He has low oxygen. Please pray for him. So, in the next day, all the relatives of Uncle Andy came from Australia, came from Thailand, and they all gathered around his bed, wanting to talk to him, to have conversation with him. Unfortunately, it was all only one way, because Uncle Andy was just able to utilize his eyes, looking at everyone. He was already unable to speak because he had the oxygen mask over him. My fellow Toastmasters, time and tide waits for no one. I'm so glad that I put away all my burdens and I listen to my instincts to visit him within a week. Visit him within a week. Because within the next 24 hours, Uncle Andy, he breathed his last. Never to speak again. Never again a conversation or sharing of his beautiful personality. Everything was silent. At this point, I want to thank Risan, because on that particular day when I decided to take that 5-hour journey to visit Uncle Andy, Risan took over my SAA role at the very last minute, because I said I had a sick relative that I needed to meet him. Do you have someone close to your heart who is maybe sick, unwell, for the past 1 month, 6 months, or 1 year. But you've had no time because you're a high achiever. There's so many things on your plate. Please, I beg you to reconsider. I appeal to you to create the time, make the time. Go and see this particular person close to your heart. Make food for him. Talk to him. Two-way conversations. Learn about the insights about his life and more about his personality. Put oil on his skin and massage his fingers. And most of all, pray for him, especially during the last days of his life. My fellow Toastmasters, if your relative is still alive, unlike my Uncle Andy, it is still not too late. So, visit him within a week. Delay no longer, so that you can have that two-way, meaningful communication, precious times to enjoy together. Visit him within a week. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Rita. Wow, so impressed of her speech. So yeah, I believe that any one of us who have someone in our life is very important. And when they're sick, we definitely want to go to visit them. And also in this club, I'm very thankful for every official. They are very supporting. When we need help, we can ask for anyone. Okay, thank you for Rita again. Let us introduce our next speaker, Michelle. Michelle will be giving her project, and the evaluator is June, our president, June Bay. June, over to you.
Thank you, Elisa. Hi, Michelle. So today, Michelle is going to deliver her level 5 high performance leadership. I think this is very rare for us to actually listen to any deliver of this HPL project. So let me read out the purpose of the statement. This project is for Michelle to apply her leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. The purpose of the first speech is for Michelle to introduce her plan and vision. By the way, let me add or give you some context. Some may not know Michelle is a coach for Tar College University Toastmasters Club. I think by now it has been a few months that Michelle has been working very closely with their club officer to actually enhance their club and even, I think, doing some works. That's where today she's going to share a little bit more about her coaching process. So I shall pass this back to TOE, Elisa. Thank you.
Thank you, June. Just a little note for you, June. This speech, the member completing this project is 5 to 7 minutes. So the member has not yet implement his or her plan. It's just forming a team and a meeting with the guidance of the community. So the speech should not be a report on the content of the high performance leadership, but a presentation about the member and plan and goal. Michelle Lam, speak and preparing to speak and recruit Thai University student. Preparing to speak and recruit Thai University student, Michelle Lam. Over to you, Michelle.
Thank you, TOE. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Michelle Lam, as introduced, but let me just share a little bit more about what it is that I do professionally. Professionally, I am a certified coach and I partner with leaders and individuals to go from being overwhelmed in their hectic lives to living healthy and fulfilling lives. So that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. I believe this is my life calling and passion, and it is truly my honor, my desire to partner with individual leaders as well as teams and coach them to become the best versions of themselves. And for teams, it is for the teams to become high-performing teams. So what that means is I work with my clients, and in this case with TAR University Toastmasters Club, the particular team of club officers, I work with them to help them envision what it is that they truly want to achieve in this term as they lead this club, and as well as individuals. As individuals, if there's anything specific that they want to work on, then as a coach, I am also on hand to support them, to coach them through the process. Usually the coaching journey is about 3 to 6 months and sometimes more. In this case, with the TAR University Toastmasters Club, it may take 6 months or definitely more if that's what it takes to achieve the club's goals. So in the process, I help them become aware of where they're at, where the club is at, and I work with them to come up with their plans in terms of how they want to get to where they want to be. I also partner with them to explore what may be the best options within their situation and their environments. And I work through the challenges from checkpoint to checkpoint with them until their goals are achieved. So this year, as June has mentioned, it is truly my privilege to be a club coach for TAR University Toastmasters Club. I'm going to refer to them as TAR UC from this point forward. I've been TAR UC's coach since December 2022, and I've discovered that in order for the club to achieve the President's Distinguished Club status, there are many goals, of course, that is stated in their success plan. One of the key things that I recognize with this particular club is that they need to retain all their current members who are students, many of the students who will be graduating. So it's going to be challenging to even retain them because they will stop becoming students once they graduate, right? And in addition to retaining students, it's really about recruiting new students to join the club. And there's a science behind it. To achieve the award, you need to have 20 club members by middle of the year, or actually slightly before the middle of the year. So as a club coach, I've witnessed the struggles of these club officers, and I empathize with them because I was also once a student who was working very hard to juggle between the many classes, all the homework, and also want to be a top student. So I truly empathize with these club officers. Not only do they have busy work study schedules, but they also have extracurricular activities to help prepare them for the professional world. In addition, several club officers appear to be overwhelmed not only with their studies, but also having to adapt to a totally new country, culture, and environment because they have gone overseas to the United Kingdom to pursue their university degrees. So recognizing these challenges, I looked at where I am at professionally. Yes, I'm a coach. And as a coach, I can also say, you know what? I will only coach you I will only meet you twice a month, and that's it. But recognizing their challenges, and indeed it's overwhelming, I decided to also look at where I'm at as a professional and what I am able to offer them at this point in time. That may be of value to TAR UC apart from just me coaching them. So I recognize that in my journey with Toastmasters since 2021, I am today a professional speaker and trainer because of the vigorous assignments that I allowed myself to go through with Toastmasters Club, specifically with Venus Toastmasters Club. And at that time, I was also a coach, but my extracurricular activity was really, how can I train myself up to become a professional speaker and a better trainer? And this was where Toastmasters came in. So with that realization, I offered to speak at TAR UC on a topic that's close to my heart that I've been building up ever since I joined Venus Toastmasters Club. And that topic is building mental fitness to thrive in challenging times. This is also known as positive intelligence. I met with the president and I informed her, that given my experience as well as a vice president membership for Venus Toastmasters Club, once upon a time, I do have experience working with club officers in the areas of recruiting and retaining Toastmasters members together with the club officers and members. So with these realizations, I shared my ideas with the president of TAR UC, and I offered to speak at a workshop that we will plan for and I will deliver together with the club officers. So the workshop, the idea is that I will offer to speak at a workshop that will aim to build mental fitness for TAR University students to help them thrive in challenging times. And with that, we are also planning to have a few speakers from TAR UC to speak and share their testimonials on why join Toastmasters. And during this time of preparation, my plan is not only do I prepare to be a speaker, but my plan is also to be able to coach and mentor the identified 2 to 3 speakers who will share their testimonials at this workshop and recruit new members. So all in all, it feels like quite a huge plan. It's something that I've never quite attempted before, but the idea is really that we will come up with an event management plan, a communications plan to communicate this workshop, publicize this particular event to all TAR University students and invite as many students as possible to come for this workshop. And from there, the aim is to recruit 5 or more new Toastmasters members for TAR UC in May onwards. So that is the plan. At this point, I noticed that I'm out of time. So I would thank you for your attention, and I now pass it back to Madam Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Wow, how to train yourself to become a professional speaker. Through Toastmaster, you have the chance. You will definitely train yourself to be the professional speaker. I like the speech that, and also like the contribution that Michelle giving to the Toastmaster, as she is also the past VPM, and also yes, she's the past VPM. Okay, the next speaker, it's our honor to have our distinguished Toastmaster Grace to deliver her speech tonight. And we also have our evaluator, who is Loisa Chant. who is a Division P director. And hi, Luisa, over to you to read out the grace title and purpose.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening, Alicia. The purpose of this project speech, which is to last between 5 to 7 minutes, is for distinguished Toastmaster Grace Chan to demonstrate her skills as a leader and a public speaker. And the purpose of this first speech is for her to introduce her plan and vision. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Lisa. So this also a little note for you. The speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and the member will deliver a well-organized and well-executed speech about the plan to complete the project. And you are responsible for evaluating the member speech, not the project. He or she will be complete. So fun and happiness at work. Grace Chan, fun and happiness at work. Over to you, Grace.
Let me download my slide first before you evaluate my speech, Louisa.
Okay.
You all can't see my screen, right?
Not yet.
Oh dear. I don't know why the screen didn't appear. Hang on. Let me try again. Something wrong with my desktop, sorry.
Grace, do you want to send to us and we help you to share out?
Okay, all right. Who should I send to?
You can share in chat or you can WhatsApp to us.
Okay, I can WhatsApp to Alicia or I send to, hang on. Let
You
me
can
see.
send to me.
Can Risan or me also can.
Okay, okay, I sent to Risan. I'm so sorry about that. I WhatsApp,
worry.
yeah.
Don't worry.
I didn't know what happened. So sorry. Okay, actually, I already emailed. Maybe I can just forward the email to someone, yeah. Okay.
Since we are waiting, can I do a little check that may I know who is born on February? Do we have any February baby? Oh, Gladys. Gladys is February baby. Anyone?
Can I have the email for Risan?
It's in the chat.
In chat, I just
Oh,
shared
sorry.
risan@gmail.com.
Risan. No, I'm so sorry, so sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Take your time, Grace.
Okay, Risan, RESUNTAN @gmail.com, is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Right, already sent. Did you get it? Okay, sorry about that.
Not yet. Yes, coming in.
All right, thank you.
Give me a while. Grace, there's no attachment in the email.
Huh?
No attachment in the email.
Grace, how about sending the file by WhatsApp to Risan?
Okay, hang on. Okay, I resend now, Risan. You
Don't
should get ready. Yeah. Okay. You get it, Risan?
Not yet.
Oh dear.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Give me a while.
Okay. Risan, I will just give a pointer to you to say next. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, members of Venus Toastmasters Club and guests. Fun and happiness at work. Why do I choose this topic for my DTM project? Currently, I'm the Vice President of Group HR in UCSI Group. For the past 1 year that I joined, since I joined the company, I found that we are too serious in working. There's no fun, there's no happiness at work. Everyone works so hard, especially the professors, the academician, or the employee in UCSI, especially in KL campus. That's why I come up with this project to create fun and happiness at work. Next one. So the vision of my DTM project is to create fun and happiness at UCSI University campus. And I have 3 goals: long-term, medium-term, and also short-term. And I will just focus on the short-term goal of my DTM project, which is 6-month project, where I will implement together with my team 6 employee engagement activity to create fun and happiness at UCSI KL campus. Next. Now for my project plan, the purpose is to create fun and happiness at UCSI University campus. And the resources I have are my group HR team, the faculty members, the group logistic management office, and as well as group corporate office team. They will be working together with me to implement this initiative. And the budget for this project is 3,000 ringgit. And the key deliverables are the implementation of the engagement activity from January to June 2023. And the milestone to measure the project is 6 projects. Next one, please. Now, this is my project team. And of course, in any project, I will assign 1 project manager. And her name is Sally Yap Choi Ying. She is the person who just joined me not long ago. She is a student from Berjaya University College. She's working in a company before she joined me, and she's also a Toastmasters. And she is currently the Senior Executive for Learning and Development. And I have about 20 staff in my group HR team. So they will be the one that helping me to implement all the 6 initiatives. Next one. Now, I know that this is a bit small because this is actually a very huge A3 size file, which I compressed down to A4. This is actually the timeline and also the person who in charge of each of the initiative. And each of the initiative, I actually assign host 1, host 2, and host 3. Host 1 means they are the team lead of this project, and host 2 and host 3 are actually the team member. I give them timeline. Each month they're supposed to come up with the initiative. They had to collaborate or contact with whoever that they need to collaborate to implement the project. Next one. Now, this is the 6 months project that I just shared with you, the 6 initiative, the 6 employee engagement activity that will be implemented. The first one in January is actually to send birthday wishes to all the employees every month who celebrated their birthday in January, February, March until December. And the second initiative in February is to show your love day, which we celebrate Valentine's Day by giving cupcake to our employee or the colleague that they want to show their appreciation. And the third project in March, in view of the Hari Raya, we're going to have Hari Raya Bazaar and also Walls of Colors, where the employees will participate to colors the walls that the Institute of Design will be creating, and we will have a competition, and also we will have Hari Raya Bazaar. And in April, we have Hari Raya Puasa, and we're going to have potluck for Hari Raya festive season. May is a Mother's Day. We're going to distribute carnation to the mothers, especially the employees who are mothers in the university. And the sixth project is Father's Day celebration. We are going to give out cookies for the fathers who are our employees. And all these projects will be collaborated with different faculty, different departments, so that we can increase the engagement and improve the employee engagement within the university. Next one, please. This is the first milestone that we have achieved in January and February. We already sent out birthday greetings and wishes to all our employees who celebrated their birthday. And this is the first time we are doing it for so many years. Since I joined January, this is the first project that we kick off for 2023. Next one, please. Project number 2. This is the second milestone we already achieved last week on February 14. We collaborate with the Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism Management. The lecturer, one of the pastry chef, baked cupcake, and she baked for 200. We purchased from her and we sell it to our employees. And you know what? Within 20-30 minutes, 200 cupcakes were sold off. And we were so proud of this, the success of this project. We are going to do the same thing again in May for the Mother's Day and also June for the Father's Day. Next one. Now, how do I measure, or you may say, how do we measure the success of this DTM project? I'm going to send out employee survey form at the end of 6 months, before 6 months in June, to get their feedback. And number 2 is we have an ethical framework resource in the manual that I had to use to complete, which I'm going to show in my second speech, and 360-degree assessment for my team about my leadership skill on this project. And thirdly, I will deliver a speech about my result and my learning experience. So that's all for my presentation of my DTM project. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Grace. I hope I can be the one. Wow, it's really appreciation of the staff and it's looking forward for the project and then the result also. Thank you, Grace. Oh, sorry. Now is what? Okay, table topic session.
Elisha, do you want to do the e-voting?
Oh yes, e-voting. Let us have the e-voting first.
Can we have our timer first? Timer report?
Yes.
Is anyone of the speaker is within the time? Hi, Ishi.
Yeah, Rita Lee is 7 minutes 12 seconds within the time. Michelle Lam, 8 minutes 45 seconds is not within the time. Grace Chan, 7 minutes 29 seconds, yes, in time. Back to you.
President, are we going to vote?
Sorry, just now I missed that. So how many is out of time?
Only Michelle is out. Yeah, not in time. The rest is in time.
Oh no, only 2 speakers. We will not cast any vote.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then let us refer to Toastmaster table topic. Let us invite our table topic master of the day, Mei Hong. Mei Hong,
hi.
Over to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm the table topic master for today. Is my voice clear?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So today our team is Zodiac and we talk more about leadership. So this will be the table topic for today. Any volunteer?
I can volunteer myself for first speech, Mehong. Resign here.
Okay, let me share my screen. Yeah. Okay, this is the table topic session today. So it's about Zodiac. So this is the few of the element that you can choose: gold, water, woods, fire, earth. Which one do you want to choose?
I will go with fire.
Fire. Okay, let's
As is
see what's the
my
question.
personal element.
I see. Actually, I'm fire too. Let's see. Okay, share your experience under a great leadership. This is your topic. This one, share your experience under a great leadership.
My experience under a great leadership was about, I would say that I'm fortunate enough. I have met few good leaders in my previous career. And one of the example that I would like to share with you all is during my work in Georgetown World Heritage Incorporated. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site entity that government link that control and manage the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Georgetown. And my role inside this company is to develop the educations that educate public and also children's the value of what is uniqueness about this UNESCO and our heritage as a treasurer for us. So during my work, I met a lot of awesome people, and especially my department manager. He trusts us so much. When we have the project that we want to develop, we will do the planning together, and he listened to whatever with our suggestion and try to analyze from different aspects whether it can work or cannot, and how can he help us. He just let us to try out the project that we want to run, and we try to work with different artists to work together for our education content. So during this period of time, he also showed the support by not only accompany us for the overtime, and also he fetch us when it's necessary going out process. So throughout the whole session, I can feel the supportive from that we have, what we say, we have the back mountain that we can hold with. There's someone support behind us. So I think this is the leadership that I'm looking for. So by example, and I appreciate what he done with to support us. Thank you, Lee Chong-wei, Mr. Lee. Yeah, so this is the great leadership that I've been working with. Back to you, Mei-Hong.
Wow, this is a nice experience that you got there, son. It is a very, you feel very good to have such a good leader when you're working with them. It makes your working life be better other than the pressure that you got, the stress. Okay, I got the second volunteer, Hui Ying. Hui Ying, you're there, ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Okay.
Earth.
Earth. Okay. Let's go. Okay, your topic for today, boss versus leader. Okay, Hui Ying, boss versus leader.
Boss versus leader. How do you differentiate between both leader and boss? And both, I believe, are interchangeable, right? I mean, you can't really differentiate. But for me, just in a simple term, boss is someone who I will say, like the word itself, boss you around. They give you instruction, they
ask you to do the things that he or she wants you to complete without giving you guidance. It's more of a instruction. So for me, that is a boss. Whereas on the other flip side of the coin, a leader is someone that mentor you, is someone who coach you along the way to ensure that you deliver the task that you need to deliver. So for me, personally, that is the difference between a boss and a manager. One that gives you the instruction without giving you the proper guidance or advice, whereas a leader is someone that work alongside you, guide you, mentor you, and coach you. Like all of us here in Toastmasters, we are all here to improve our leadership skills, and by picking leadership roles in the club, in area, in the district, that is how it helps you to shape your leadership skills. As a leader, we are certainly not the boss, because one of the famous phrases that I always remember, we are all here to lead without a title, because a leader is someone who is there always for you. It's not by a title that shows whether the person is a leader, but it's by the action that the person takes. Back to you, Mei Hong.
I love your quotes. I love your quotes. That's the nice quote that everyone here can read it. Yes, of course, we want to be a leader and want to lead by a leader and not a boss. Oh, okay, the third volunteer be Pei Ling. Pei Ling, you ready, Pei Ling?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Pei Ling, which element you want to choose?
Goal.
Goal. Okay, let's see the goal. What is the best personality for a leader? Okay, what is the best personality for a leader?
What is the best personality for a leader? Actually, I do not know what is the best personality for a leader, because a leader has a lot of good personality, and I do not know which is the best. So I would say that one of the good personality is a leader should be caring in the staff, care about how the staff development, growth, and how the staff is going, concerning whether the person is sick or can handle it well or not. And then another one would be understanding. I think a leader have to understand the subordinates well, what the subordinates is good at, what's the potential that can be developed, what is the limitation, and when times that you know that that person cannot handle the things well, you do not give the person the responsibility and force the person to take the responsibility he or she that cannot take at the moment. Maybe a swap is a good alternative, because if let's say you understand 2 or 3 staff well, and you know that it is a better way for them to perform, then maybe you can swap their job and responsibility if needed. Another thing is trust. I think you should trust your subordinate well, and whenever you give a person a task, you should trust them and do not like micromanage them. And I think this 3 is the thing that I felt that a good leader should have is caring, understanding, and trust. It's up to you to decide which suit you, which you think is the best for you as a leader. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the 3 personality that you shared just now is really a good one. Kind, caring, and trust. Okay, seems like our time is we are a bit run out of time. So I think that's all for our today.
Mei Hong, let me,
topic session.
Mei Hong, since Andy
Yes.
is already putting up his name.
Okay.
Let's just
She shall
take
go.
the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Water.
All right, Andy, ready?
What?
We share, yeah. Okay, Andy.
Andy, select for water.
Which water? Okay, let's see. Leader, born or trained? Andy, leader, born or trained?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's always a question that when a person win a contest, I take the example the easiest. Since all of us here are Toastmaster, if that person are the Toastmaster champion, is he 99% effort, 1% talent, or 99% talent, 1% effort? Relate to the topic, are leaders born or trained? It really depends what you think. You could be a born leader, you could be trained to be a leader. My personal opinion is that leader is something that we train. If you're a born leader, it's similar that you are born like a natural talent. To be honest, I don't really believe that people are talented. Talent is to be nurtured. You never know that you could be actually talented in singing, dancing, even driving, all things. You might be talented in something. That is the purpose why we have Toastmasters. We keep practicing table topic, speak on the feet, prepared speech, 5 to 7 minutes, so that you can have a nice speech, inspiring speech, the training, knowing your personality, all kind of things in the prepared speech. And last but not least, you have the evaluation, where that could be that's your talent, because this is where that you'll give feedback, motivational feedback, where that we can take home and learn something that we can back from learn. Therefore, I believe, even I myself as a leader, that I wasn't a born leader. I was trained to be a leader. That through experience, speak on the cuff, through rough wood that I went through in my experience in Toastmasters, I would quotes to say that leaders are born to be.
Thank you, Andy. That's a great speech that you did just now. Totally agree with you. Okay. I think that's all for our table topic session for today. Thank you all for participating. Okay, now back to you, Madam Toastmaster Lisha.
Thank you, Mei Hong. Timer, can I check whether they are in time?
Yes, all in time.
Okay, let us have a pool. SAA, please prepare. Let us work for the speaker. Which one is you think that they are deliver very good and interesting topic?
Risan or Rachel, are you able to open the poll?
Yes, the poll launched now.
Okay, great.
Okay, we shall end the poll by 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Shall we have a group photo tonight? May I ask everyone to turn on their camera if you can. If you're too shy, I also understanding. Let us get ready and say cheese. One, two,
wait for everyone. Wait, there's someone opening the. Okay, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, smile. Okay.
And let's have another one. Fun shot. 1, 2, 3. Reason okay?
Done.
Okay. So, thank you, everyone. Before we go for the bio break, shall we have a, because as we inspired by Grace's speech, we also appreciate for our members and our guests. So let's us sing for the Christmas.
Birthday.
Let's sing a birthday song for Gladys. Let 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Birthday to Gladys. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Happy
Okay,
birthday.
Happy birthday, Gladys.
Happy birthday, Gladys.
Okay, how long will our bio break?
2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, 2.
Okay.
2 minutes. Thank you. See ya.
See ya.
916, yeah. So quiet. Irisan, you do your hair. It looks so nice today.
Yeah, thank you. No lah.
But how come it looks so smooth and silky today?
Wow.
Today look beautiful, Risan.
Yeah.
Because I just come back and I just finish shower before I enter. Thank you, Kim. Make me so happy now.
Oh, look great.
Yeah. But I do got one changes lah. You all didn't realize, is it?
Yeah, the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. My eye look bigger with this.
Yes.
Yeah, like else like every time my eyes will be like this. So comfortable with this.
Looks like I also need to buy a glass.
No, already big enough lah.
Blue light on glasses like you guys.
So it's good lah.
916 times up.
Oh, okay.
So fast. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our meeting. Now the section is going over to the evaluation of, should I make sure everyone is back? Okay. So we are going to have our table topic evaluation. Our table topic evaluation is Gladys Chu. Gladys, it's over to you.
Hey,
I thought you said speech.
wait, speech evaluation first.
You need to invite general evaluator for
To take over.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let us invite our general evaluator, Ewan.
Okay, thank you so much, TOE, Alicia. So usually in the meeting, the second half, TOE can finish your work already, and then you pass over to GE. Then I will take it from here.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you for your hard work for the first session, first half of the session. So now in Toastmasters, we have we learn by doing. So that is why we have 2 sessions. One is giving your speech, and you do not want to give speech, but you do not know what are the areas that you can improve. So through this platform, slowly we have a lot of evaluators telling you which areas that you can even better as you move, as you progress along your Toastmasters and also public speaking journey. So before we move on, can we have our assignment speech evaluation? I would like to invite Nordiana from, let me see, sorry, I have my screen up, from EPF Toastmasters to evaluate Rita on her speech about visit him within a week. Over to you, Diana.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Given. Hi, Rita. Where are you? Let me just do a gallery there. Okay, to be honest, when I know about your title, it gave me goosebumps. So when you immediately stood up and started your speech, I'm intrigued. I was intrigued and got deep into your speech. Your body languages was no doubt not only intentional, you in fact describe most words in your speech, intentionally, beautifully delivered. Even if I rather think it's best to only describe the non-literal part, like the part where you say, when your mind, it's like your mind is telling you, visit him the very next week. But you in fact explain every story, every details in your story, including the oxygen mask. Well, it helps for us to be in your story in every step of the way. Your gestures were so natural and the pause excellent. You can be the next best actress coming from Malaysia after Michelle Yeoh. I definitely entertained despite the heartbreaking story. The ending was anticipated, but you still kept us wanting to hear it from your words and your words only. And that's the best storytelling ever. Truth be told, your story definitely remind me of my late father, who I delayed in seeing, and he died without listening to my final voice. I wish I could turn back time, but to be honest, I really couldn't. But for tonight, to conclude my observation of your storytelling, I can say this for sure, that is without delay, that you definitely has that actor's personality in delivering your speech. With your excellent gestures, you kept us engaged with both your story and your body movements. What you can work on is to limit your body movement to those that meant so much for your story, and try not to derive from the true essence of the story. I mean, the sad story itself. Then again, balance is always good in keeping the mood stability in the audience. Maybe you can try to balance body movement with your facial expressions instead. A good job indeed in your storytelling today. I definitely learned my lesson not to postpone when it comes to visit family members in sickness or in health. So thank you again for your storytelling, Rita. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Diana. I will give the overall general evaluator report later on during my session. So I would like to invite our second evaluator, Jun Bae. Please give your evaluations on Michelle Lam's speech, preparing to speak and recruit Thai University students. Over to you.
Thank you. Let me find our timer. Timer. Never mind. Maybe I time myself. 1 minute, yeah?
Timer, you can time Kim.
Cannot find you. Wait. Hey, where is Kim? Okay. I can't pin you. Never mind. Okay. I can't pin you.
Because you're spotlighted, so it's
no worry. I can do that. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Congratulations. You have successfully, I would say, achieved the project purpose, which is in your first speech, sharing your vision on helping this Thai UC. So let me share what are the things that you did well. Firstly, you introduced yourself at the beginning of the speech. That gave us some background about your professional and also built the credential to the audience that you, as a coach for this university club. Secondly, I like about how you get closer to the students, being yourself, I would say, a profession as a coach and dealing with these young students. So to get them closer to you, you relate a lot about during your university time, the stress and also overwhelm while juggling so many things at hand, and the empathy that show in you that really make me feel that it's make these two getting closer. I think that is you articulate very well. Vocal variety and speak clear in your message is always your strength, that I will be able to follow your story. Secondly, I would like to highlight if there's area that I would like to propose to you, which I would like to use that acronym SMART goal. I think everyone shall know. Well, this number one, S is specific. I can hear there are few reputable of what are the strategies that you would like to implement. Number one is to host a workshop to actually share with the university about the positive intelligence and build their mental strength on their club members and members. And at the same time, you would like to also be coach of other members, whereby they would like to be the speaker during that process. And I also hear that you also will guide them on organizing the event, building up the communication plan. There are so many things that in one go. So as for me, I feel that it is here and there a bit of can be organized better. And the second one is measurable. I know you mentioned there are 5 members, that's your target. And the third one, A, is achievable. I would suggest maybe you, besides the number of the new recruit member, you may also want to perhaps connect with the officer on how they feel on their progression. That could be also an area for them to measure their success by end of the term. The last one would be the realistic. I think the plan is realistic, and definitely you have the timeline. So by overall, if you are summing up by using this SMART goal, that will be able to make our audience feel clearer in the speech. Anyway, I really like your speech, and definitely it achieved the objective. Congratulations again. Back to you, our GE.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, both June and also Michelle, very prestigious speakers, and also very high achievable lady as well. And next off, I would like to invite Louisa from the Lacton KL Toastmasters Club to evaluate Grace Chan, Fun and Happiness at Work. Over to you, Louisa.
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. Distinguished Toastmaster Grace, you started off very simply. There were no bells and whistles, and you went straight into using your deck in order to support your delivery today. I found that the PowerPoint was bright, snappy. It was not so serious as how sometimes our Toastmasters templates can be. So I like that. I like how breezy and snappy, which matched the title of your speech about wanting to create fun and happiness at work. When you shared Sally's name, I found that move was very good because it humanized the project. Your slides had some images of your colleagues, and at the same time, you also had that spreadsheet, which can be very heavy, but you balanced it out. So that was, on the whole, done so well. I applaud you in the way that you projected your voice. You were enthusiastic, you were engaging. However, I found that your eye contact was not, perhaps you didn't look at the pinhole camera, or you have the type of laptop where some people tell me the camera is in the middle of the keyboard. your eye contact was very often off center. So just something that you want to be aware of. In terms of your conclusion, I wonder if you could have also injected some personal element in it. For example, out of this mistakes, I have personally dealt with this particular element, so I know it's going to work. Or I fear about this, but nevertheless, with having a good team with me, I know we can do it. Something along those lines. And in terms of areas for improvement, I would like to challenge you, Grace, to have a title that is intriguing, that has some pizzazz to it. Why is this important? This is because it can arouse feelings of excitement, curiosity, and definitely it will help the audience remember your speech better. On the whole, you carried it off very well. It matched with the basic content of what you wanted to do. It was clearly, I hope you successfully execute everything. Best wishes. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Louisa.
Thank you so much, Louisa, for your heartwarming and also very sincere evaluation. I also learned a lot from your evaluation just now. And now, may I invite our Pei Ling to launch e-voting for our evaluation. Pei Ling, you ready?
Risan can.
Otherwise, may I invite Gladys, our table topics evaluator, to proceed with a session first. Then we can come back to our e-voting.
Okay, thank you very much, GE. First off, I would like to say this is table topic. With no prejudice, this is only my opinion. So table topic is the unrehearsed session. You can go for it or against it. So let's just have fun. The first person is Lisan, and her topic is share your experience under a great leader. So immediately, Lisan come up with Mr. Lee, and he talked all the good things about Mr. Lee's leadership, very supportive, and how good he is with a very smiley face and sweet expression. Now for Risan, I would like to hear more about your story. How you get to know him and what did he do that you really admire him so much. Right? So expand on your story so that we know more about the experience and what is the good leadership that you expect from others. Second is Hui Ying. Question is boss or leader? Well, Hui Ying takes her time. She thinks for a minute and digests the question. And clearly in her mind, she let us know that boss is someone who instructs you to do something and leader is something like a mentor. She knows clearly what she's talking about. Then she moved on to some about Toastmaster. Her slow pace, clear, relaxed, cool, and calm. I like her sharing. Perhaps I would like to get to know something when you talk about the Toastmaster. Who is the person, who is the example that we will know something from you. Who is the great leader that you are talking about? So that will make your story more impactful. Well, the next one is Pei Ling. Question is, what is the best personality for a leader? Straight away, Pei Ling says, I do not know. And I can feel her because she's talking things from her heart. And she says she admired someone caring for staff, concern, understanding, trust. And I feel that she's talking from her experience. As she's very serious, perhaps you can be more relaxed, because if you want to have fun in table topic or whatever, say anything, it doesn't matter. No one is going to judge you. So do you have any of these leaders in mind for that personality? So I would suggest that you use more body language to enhance on whatever you are talking about. Well, the next one is Andy. Are leaders born or trained? I would say if you want to have a good example of a speaker or table topic or prepared speech, Andy is a true example. He's very poised, very calm, and he really shows you the facts. 99% talent, 1% born with it. And he agreed that being a leader, it is always trained. And I like the way that he stands up to do his delivery. He has a great gesture, and this is short and sweet. And this is where people will really look at him and listen throughout his speech. This is what we are looking for. So on these suggestions, I would say, Andy, can you light up your screen? It's a bit dark. Perhaps put on a light just in front of you. Otherwise, we can't see you at all. That's all. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Gladys. Your evaluation is spot on, very comprehensive, with lots of compliments and also constructive feedback. And I really like your evaluation. But of course, I will elaborate more in my report later on. So can I have e-voting session? Is e-voting already completed right just now? Okay, to move on, I'd like to progress our sessions to technical report. May I have my grammarian, Izhi, to read out her grammarian report?
Sure, let me share my screen. Let me know if you cannot see my screen. So I will start now with the list of those who use the word of the day. So congratulations to Goh Pei Ling, who used the word personality in her table topic speech. She said one of the best personality that a leader should have is something that she thinks a leader should have. And then I will move to a few sentences that I think could be better. Firstly, I won the third place. It can be shortened to I won third place. Secondly, during my work at, it should be a better sentence for it will be when I was working at. Thirdly, there is someone's support behind us. That one, my suggestion is to use a sentence that's similar to we are supported or we have the support of someone. Next, when someone cannot handle things well, I think we can be more specific when it comes to saying the inability to handle things well. Perhaps we can replace it with tasks or duties. So become when someone cannot handle their tasks or duties well. And lastly, make the message feel closer. My suggestion is to use make the message more moving for the audience. I also found or hear a lot of sentences or words that I think I like. Rita Go used my heavy shoulders. It's a metaphor. And she also used breath his last, meaning to die. Lastly, Rita also used I appeal to you, which means to make a serious or urgent request. Michelle Lam used become the best version of themselves. I'm also on hand. On hand means ready. And Michelle also said work through the challenges from checkpoint to checkpoint, similar to milestone to milestone. And lastly, Michelle also used the term positive intelligence, which indicates how our mind acts in our best interests. Wei Ying Lim used on the flip side of the coin. It means a different way to look at a situation, and a leader is not determined by our title, but our action. Lastly, Andy used a good sentence as well. He said talent needs to be nurtured. That's the end of my grammarian report. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much, Inshi. I'd like to have my R counter as well to report on his task today.
Yeah, thank you, Madam G. And wait for a moment, I share my screen first. Okay, here is my report for tonight. And the first speaker I will go for is the Toastmaster evening, Alicia. She have total of 12 speech crunches, which is 7R, 4 1 The second speaker is Yibun. The total 3 speech crunches, which is 3R. Let's go by the grammarian in C. Have total 2 speech crunches, which is 2R. Followed by Rita, there is 1 repeated word. That's. And next will be followed by the Michelle Lam. Have total 2 speech crunches, 1 1 repeated word, the. Let's go by the distinguished Toastmaster Grace Chan. Have total 1 speech crunches, which is 1R. Followed by President Jun Day, have total 4 speech crunches, which is 2R and 2 Next is Louis Chan, have total 3 speech crunches, which is 2R and 3 and followed by the first table topic speaker, Lisa Tan, have total 2 speech crunches, 1R and 1 Next is the third table topic speaker, Gopei Lim, have total 2 speech crunches, which is 1 repeated word, the. The name I didn't mention in my report. Congratulate that you don't have any speech crunches, and that's all for my R counter report. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much, Max. I'd like to have Kim to report on her timer report.
Okay, just now I had complete the project speech reports. Now I'm going to the table topic report. Recent time, 2 minutes, 19 seconds. Paying 1 minute, 53 seconds. Pay link, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. And Andy, 2 minutes, 02. Good job. So Diana Aisha, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. June Bear, 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Louisa Chan, 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Last but not least, table topic evaluator Gladys Choose, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. So it simply means that those ingredients are all in time. Congratulations to all of you. It seems like all you are very good in time management. For Michelle Lam, so keep it up. I know we are overwhelmed with your speeches. We love to hear your speeches, and definitely I hope that next time you can keep trying, keep practicing, and next you will be all in a good time management. So I will back to you, Evan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Timer Kim. Thank you to my fellow technical role players. Now it is my time to conclude my observation in this meeting. And just a heads up to every one of you, this is my first time being the GE. So if there's any misaction or inappropriate evaluations or observation, please let me know later on. I will try my best to give my evaluation report now. So what I observed from a third party point of view, as you all know, I'm also the club officers in Venus Toastmasters. I like the room is open on time. I like that all of the members here are well ready by 8 p.m. And President also remind us that we should start on time, although we have some ad hoc issues with Pei-Ling, and then we were waiting for her. And a very good compliment. Please give our TOE a round of applause. I think Alicia did a really, really good job today because she started the meeting with a very positive and happy vibe. You can see from her smiling face that an MC brings and also live up the entire atmosphere, even though we are in a virtual setting. I can feel her smile and also her happiness, especially when she shared about Zodiac. She shared about Aries and also Capricorn, what are the characteristics between different zodiac. Although I'm not a firm believer in horoscope and this stuff, but I felt she did her homework well and she had a very good starting point. And when Grace cannot share her screen, TOE also quickly jumped in and check in and she suggests us to share about our own zodiac sign and what we think about it. I think it's a very good, fast and also impromptu response. Kudos to you, Alicia, and you did a very, very good job. And also I like that we sing a birthday song. So it's a very personal and very personal wishings to our guests here today. And it brings something very happy, although it's still a virtual setting, but it is something that is very close to us, just like what Grace did for her employees in UCSI organization. I also like that, moving on, I also like that Toastmasters topic masters, Mei Hong, you started the topic with 5 elements. However, as far as I understand, Zodiac is supposed to be 12 horoscope, and the 5 elements is 5 elements of our Chinese philosophies and culture. But nonetheless, because of these 5 elements, which is very dear to us, especially among Chinese community, today we have very good response among our audience today. We have four respondents and everyone is very eager to give their speech. I think you nailed it on the topics, as well as your questions or topic is very related to leadership and also very related to Zodiac, very related to our Toastmasters aim, which is leadership. So really, really good job on you. Moving on, let me give my evaluations on fellow evaluators first. This is a very challenging job because as you are evaluating the speakers, I now have to evaluate you. So it's like a second evaluation. I will try my best. So first evaluator, Toastmasters Diana. I like your evaluation because you sort of bring out what Rita had conveyed to us. You visualize the entire speak, and you also shared about your vulnerability and personal stories about your late fathers, which I relate very much. And you kind of like you bring the entire story back to life. So as we move on to second speaker and third speaker, maybe we have the impressions of what Rita has been saying, but maybe the entire context of human cannot remember so many things at one shot. So you bring it back to life, and I really thank to you. Sometimes when good speakers, we do not have a lot of comments. So what I find in your evaluation is you give compliment. That is it will be even better. It will make your evaluation even better if you throw up a challenge to Rita. Although her speech is really good, but I believe within your capability, you can find some challenge that you can give to Rita so that she will improve and become a greater speaker as she progress in her Toastmaster journey. And moving on, evaluators June, you give a very good constructive feedback to Michelle. You started off with compliments and you point out SMART goal, S-M-A-R-T. S-M-A-R-T is a very good, how to say, is that acronym? People can follow S-M-A-R-T and then they will chabang each point. As you mentioned, S is specific, M is measurable, then people can relate it easily. You also look into the camera and you have a very, very great smile. So when you speak, I think you started to mimic Michelle's style. You speak slowly, smiling. So both of you are really good speakers. So I have not much comment as well. Third evaluator, Louisa, you evaluate Grace Chan on her fun and happiness at work. I find your evaluation in a very constructive and a comprehensive sandwich method, which means you started with a compliment, you give comment, and then you give challenge, like what I've been, I suggested to Diana just now, you give challenge. And I like your evaluation because you ended up with best wishes. So I find it really heartwarming. As a speaker, if I'm standing in Grace Chan's position, I felt that my story is warm and people like my speech and I feel good about my speech. And I really thank you for that because you spread a positive energy. Toastmasters Gladys, I learned one thing from you today. If there's one thing that I will take away for tonight within these 2 hours, I like your starting statement is without prejudice. It is just my opinion. So my evaluation today is also without prejudice. It is my opinion. Everyone is having fun while learning. This is one golden nugget that I'd like to take away tonight. You give compliments and constructive feedback to each of the speakers here, which I think it is not an easy job to do, but you nail it spot on because all of our speakers, especially Andy, obviously he's also a seasoned Toastmaster, and you managed to give him a challenge and also constructive feedback. Thanks to you, Gladys. And overall, grammarian, art counter, and timer, 3 of you give a really comprehensive feedback because you did a very good slide. So everything is visualized. We can look at the slides and we understand all of the reports. To challenge Venus Toastmasters in the future from a third-party point of view, I'd like to suggest that perhaps in the future, when we have a good quotes or metaphors from fellow speakers, we can transfer them to our members group, our WhatsApp group, so that members who didn't attend the meeting, they will have some golden nuggets, or they know that, oh, if I join this meeting, I would have learned so much through these metaphors. Because sometimes when we need to write, when we need to speak, I can borrow all these good metaphors, which can improve my personal speaking as well. So we can do benefits for members who cannot attend to our meeting tonight. Art counter, you can highlight the top 3 instead of reading all of the ahs and crunches. We can highlight the top 3. And timer, I really like that Kim is very fast, very responsive, and she shared her screen almost immediately. So very good job. When in the future, if to save time, perhaps we can consider to highlight the overtime speaker only. So we will save a lot of time instead of reading one by one. And overall, I noticed that tonight we have a lot of guests and Toastmasters from other clubs supporting us as role players to make our Toastmasters meeting even better in the future. I suggest we need to address each of the speakers, each of the guests, and also Toastmasters from other club one by one, because it's not easy to get role player first thing, and they make time to support us. So we need to give them credit at the beginning. And I noticed perhaps at the prepared speech session, there is a little bit too much introduction. So it's a little bit long and rambling. We were passing from TOE to evaluator, then evaluator passing to TOE, and then TOE introduce the speaker. So we can cut short a few minutes from there if we go straight to the point. And nonetheless, overall, it's a very good meeting. And from my point of my side, GE, because this is my first time, I didn't read out my role at the beginning, so it's my bad. I will take note on that. And that's all for my evaluations tonight. I hope everyone had a good time in Venus Toastmasters. Thank you for your support. And now I will pass the session to my president, Junbei. Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. Let's give Ewan a round of applause for being the first time of our general evaluator from our own member, and she's also our secretary for this term. Well done. And I also want to relate that learning by doing, we have Mei Hong and also Alicia. They are also new in today's special role that they are taking. We are actually doing this outside our comfort zone. I'm sure you have also learned, and that is also the essence of us joining a club like this in the Venus Toastmasters Club. I apologize because I did not have the opportunity to address all our prestigious guests, Grace, Gladys, Louisa, and Diana. And I'm very happy to meet up with you. Later, I will be showing up the appreciation. But before this, let me announce this is a time for us to recognize our best speaker. Let's start up with our table topic. Drum roll. The best table topic speaker is... Oi.
One a sec, sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
Andy Yo from Super Speaker. Is it? Super Speaker Toastmasters. Thank you, Andy, and congratulations.
Ready, 1, 2, smile. Yeah, someone is writing the chat. Can help the chat for a while. Another one, 1, 2, smile. Thank you.
Hope to see you again, Andy. Next, we will have our best evaluator, Diana from EPF Toastmasters.
Okay, wait me a while. Okay. Wait, I want to select this first. Okay, ready? Why is it stupid? Okay, ready?
Bye.
1, 2, smile. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. Thanks for supporting.
Thank you.
Next, you will have, I think it's Insti. Am I pronouncing your names right? Insti.
Right.
Right. I think you have done an excellent job. Like what we see in the chat box, there are so many members and that compliments about your work tonight, and we learned so much on the words that you highlighted. Well done. Thank you
So much.
Photo.
1, 2, smile. Okay.
Thank
you.
Next, who is taking our art counter for tonight? Max volunteer himself.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, smile. Thank you.
All right. And we have also our area director, Kim, supporting our Venus meeting, taking the timer role. May we have Kim on the screen? Thank you.
1, 2, smile. Thank you. And another one because Kim's eyes closed. Closing. 1, 2, smile. Okay.
All right. And also Louisa Chan, the Division P Director, being our speech evaluator. This is my first time meeting you in person.
Ready? 1, 2, smile. Thank you.
Thank you. Hope to see you again. Gladys Chu, Table Topic Evaluator. Gladys is also one of my mentors. Anything that I don't understand, she will be the first one to respond to me. Thank you, Gladys, for being supportive.
1, 2, smile. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we will also would like to celebrate our GE for tonight, who is even completed her level 2 persuasive influence in this month. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's hard work, looking forward for your level 3 and more to come.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so there's some announcement. In coming May, District 51, you will have their annual conference that is held in Penang. May I invite our area, our Kim, to actually give us some quick intro, and so that our members have some idea what are these 3 days conference all about. Over to you, Kim.
Thank you so much. Let me share a story first.
2 minutes only,
Last week, I paid 600 ringgit to a May Day concert in the Bukit Jalil. You know that I've paying 600 ringgit just for 3 hours concert. Some people may feel expensive, but to me, it's very worth because of the experience of life is different than just listening to their song in the YouTube. And I get inspired with their songs. The live atmosphere totally different compared to we are just listening. Back to here, annual conference. For the past 3 years, we always have it only virtual. You can see the world-class speaker, Mas Mahathir, so far, just from the screen. You can watch a lot of very professional speaker, but just all the while, the past 3 years only on the screens. And now this is a time, annual conference, 12 to 14 May. We have invited a lot of world-class speakers, not only from the Toastmaster itself, it's also from the industrial, from the successful persons to come give speeches, how they success. Not only that, we also have international official also will come to Penang to attend this annual conference. So no matter is in the educationals, I will say that you definitely for the self-improvement and also self-development, this is an opportunity that you cannot be missed. Maybe you said it, maybe you don't want to be a self-improvement, maybe you just would like to expand your networks. Out of Venus, there are a lot of clubs because in the District 51, we have maybe 3,000 of Toastmaster members. So we have a welcoming night, we have gala night where celebrate the awards from the President Distinguished Club and necessary as well, the DTM and necessary. So this is a part that you can expand your network to know more people and to experience and feel the recognition as well. We also have a division and district contest, international contest on these 3 days. And gala nights and a lot of dinners and fun, I will say it, and have fun as well. So this is worth to go? I will say just buy the ticket, you experience yourself. And we have the promotions 538 only. And if you buy the 5 in the same club, and you will receive a banner for your clubs. So grab this opportunity. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim, for giving us some tips and also the value attending this once a year, I will call it annual conference of District 51. And if you are Mas Mahathir fans, I think this is the conference that you wouldn't want to miss. All right, so next, this is also another poster whereby, of course, Penang, place to eat and also visit is a all right, so we would have another announcement, which is membership renewal. As you may know, Toastmasters membership is 6 months renewal. So we will urge our member to keep your membership ongoing. May I have the poster up on the screen? No? Okay, no problem. So for members that your membership expired in end of March, so kindly urge you to contact our treasurer for the payment. It is 250 for the next 6 months membership renewal. All right. And last but not least, I would like to also announce with the recent Venus members casting of their votes on dates of meeting. Effective April, our meeting is going to have some change. Currently, it's first Friday and third Saturday. We receive feedback from members as Saturday is more for their family time and Friday for happy hour. So they would like to ask for consideration to review the meeting dates. And with the majority of a member cast that preferably 2 weekdays. So we have come to a conclusion. Our meeting is going to change from first Tuesday and third Tuesday. So this is going to take effect from April. All right, please take note. And of course, we will be also putting this in our WhatsApp group. All right, so, and I think the first meeting is going to be on the Tuesday. Well, our VPE will also take note. This is for the new member fees. I think this is not relevant because since everyone here are already a member, SAA, all right? Okay, so with that, we have come to the end of our meeting. I would like to open this for airtime. Any other clubs that would like to make any announcement to your own club, please go ahead. Anyone? No? Okay, so our next meeting is going to be on first week of Friday. We will have our TOE, which is Miss Michelle. So there are still roles and speech slots that's available. So any member who would like to get ready on their next project, please don't miss this opportunity. All right, so with that, our screen, yeah, thank you. So the next meeting is on 3rd of March. Michelle is our TOE. So currently, our counter, grammarian, Toastmasters, which is table topic evaluator also are still available. And I will be one of the prepared speaker because I have not been delivering my speech for many times. So I think this is my, all right. Okay, good. So everyone, fruitful meeting. Thank you very much. I wish everyone have a great night and see you on our next meeting. Good night,
everyone.
Good night.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Night.